Hello ladies and gents, and welcome back to my Madden series. This week is week 3 against New Orleans Saints. This user I actually played against before in Madden 12. I was the Tennessee Titans and he was Colts, and he was actually pretty good. I don't think he beat me before, but the results was pretty close games. And I actually kind of scouted him a bit before the game, and it seems like most of his throws goes to Jimmy Graham. So yeah, and this is the first play, and wow, this run seems familiar. Reminds me a bit of last week's game against the Bills with Jamal Charles. So a nice 57-yard run from him on his first play. Oh, and he runs it a bit more. Okay. And again, but this time we got a third down, 3rd and 5. And he throws it for the first time. Let's see what he does here. Whoop! Pretty nice coverage, and I hold him to a field goal after that ridiculously long running play. So it's my turn, and look at this. Whoa! Flashback, but with a broken tackle as well. Jamal Charles on the first play, touchdown. I mean, he's insane. Jamal Charles, so insane. Okay, so he get the ball back, and here a nice coverage again. And he throws it again immediately, and again batted down. So 3rd down and 10 already, and he gets Jimmy Graham. I already kind of forgot about Jimmy Graham, that I scouted him, that I should cover him, but you'll see what happens later on. Here he gets a nice outside run again. Gotta get used to this. And here, unfortunately, I don't get the batted ball. So a nice play from him, another 1st down, and then he runs. Thomas Pierre, Thomas Pierre. Okay, whatever. And here Jimmy Graham again, and he's in the red zone. Now he tries to run a little bit, and then already throws it on the 2nd down. But nice containment, and 3rd and 8 now. Let's see if he gets a touchdown this time. Whoop! Jimmy Graham. Damn. Yeah. So stupidly, I knew that he was gonna throw to him pretty much, but yeah. I don't cover him like I should manually. So I get the ball back, and he's ahead 10-7. Get some nice runs here with Jamal Charles on the outside, cutting inside a bit. And already a 100-yard game for Jamal Charles, and we're still in the 1st quarter. Here some nice pass rushing, and Baldwin on a 3rd and 4th gets it in traffic. Lucky. So I can continue running the ball, try to run the ball a bit. But he gets me. And then I throw a stupid interception. I think because I kind of have this timing in my head that when the sack is gonna come, and I just force the ball stupidly. I should have thrown it away, obviously. So he gets the ball back. Luckily, it's in his own territory, but he's got the lead, so it's not a great start because he's doing pretty well. See, another outside run he gets pretty nicely. He gets the ball down the field pretty nicely against me here, but then Darren Sproles fumbles the ball. Unlucky for him. And then Dwayne Bowe on a couple of hooks so far in the game, and Jamal Charles on some outside handoffs. It's been the recipe so far. And again Dwayne Bowe on an outside run, really close to the touchdown, but gets stopped short on the first 1-yard line. And then Jamal Charles can easily run it in. I think he should probably not have put so many men in the middle. Oh, here gets the sack and a fumble on another fumble, but this one I don't get. So 2nd and 19. And Jimmy Graham again. But as I was saying, I think he should have not put so many men in the middle. He should have tried to stop me on the outside. Oh, and another fumble. This one is recovered though. So yeah, I mean, wow, really lucky on those fumbles. So I get the ball back, and here a 3rd and 5 already. Let's see if I convert. Well, Preston on his first catch of the game, and it's 14-10. I can take a nice lead if I get a touchdown now. Here Charles showing his speed off. And then a toss to Charles, but runs into his own lineman. Yeah, unfortunately. Then Kevin Boss, because a fumble from Kevin Boss, and then Miller takes it, but he stumbles across another player and actually don't go into the end zone. Instead, the 1-yard line, and again, he stuffs the middle, which means Jamal Charles can easily go on the outside. So 21-10 now. Only a few minutes left of the second half. See, he throws it in here. Unlucky for him. He totally had me. I was totally unaware of that play, of that screen pass. But still, he gets it. He gets the first down. Tries to run still. But here, I get a nice user tackle, and it's 3rd and 7. Let's see, 3rd and 7. Oh, almost gets the interception. That's a bit unlucky. And 4th and 7, and he punts the ball, and I get it back with a little bit less than 2 minutes left, and Baldwin on a nice streak route gets it, and then the play after, again Baldwin on a streak. He doesn't cover the streak pass. I don't know why. I mean, there's only 1 minute left, so of course I'm gonna throw the ball. And here again, streak route, and Bo gets it. I think I asked him here because we were riding each other on Eric Barrick on the first play with only 26 seconds left of the second half. It's the same as the last game. I mean, with so little time left, be aware what you do, because now I get the ball, and then on the first play, sack Miller deep, and an extra touchdown that I shouldn't have had. Anyway, I was texting him during the game, and I asked him, if he doesn't cover streak routes. I mean, because I got those like 3 plays in a row almost with streak passes that for large gains, and yeah, and then he began to cover it a bit more. I think here with 2 seconds left, he gets Jimmy Graham, I think, again, but yeah, he doesn't call the timeout in time. I don't think he's able to call it in time, and instead he actually uses a timeout in the third quarter, the beginning of the third quarter. Unfortunately for him. So 35-10, and here the streak route again, right? I mean, huge gains on the most simple route in the game, pretty much. Gets me down the field, and I can run the ball a bit. Jamal Charles again. I mean, wow, he's a monster. Here, nice. He gets some nice pass rushing. I probably should have been shotgun if I wanted to pass it so close to the goal line. And Jamal Charles, another touchdown. And look at this, user control interception. I love this play, which even goes for a touchdown. I had some room between Johnson and Sproles, which wasn't really intentional, but I guess it kind of lured him into throwing it. And then Halley on a sack, 2nd and 19 on their own 4th-yard line. I mean, what a game it has turned out to be for me so far, 49-10. And I think at this point he actually told me that, because we were playing at around midnight to 1 a.m. So local time, and so he told me he was too tired for this, even though that he said himself that he would have time. So I mean, he wasn't really complaining, just telling me that he was too tired. And then I get a nice play-action play, but Baldwin called for holding, and it goes back. So getting to near the end of third quarter, 49-10, and bad play by Stancy. I mean, what the heck? Completely free over the middle, Preston, I think. But and here again a bad another. Well, that was my own fault. I should have thrown it earlier. But nice cover on the streak route that I had success with earlier. So yeah, and I punt the ball, and he gets back there. I think it's the first time he stopped me. But the first play, I double cover Jimmy Graham, and the same route that I've seen him use several times, and it pays off and goes for a touchdown. So Arenas has been crazy. I mean, I think he's pretty much reached his season goal, or maybe four interceptions. I think he had 2 in the last game as well, on a similar route even, I think. I don't know why they like that route. And here almost gets another pick. This one was Adam Jones, I think. And here another one batted down by my player. So 4th down, and he's kind of given up. So he punched the ball, even though of course he continues to play and get some points, but he's not even going for the 4th downs anymore. So, and here I get sacked by Cameron Jordan, I think his name is. So it's 2nd and 17, but Bo on a nice long play gets the 1st down. and you can see he had a plus 100-yard game already, so that was pretty nice for him. And then I make a stupid long pass, which luckily doesn't get intercepted, but I mean, yeah, 3rd and 12. And here, Dwayne Bowe, nice sideline pass. I think it was the streak route again. I mean, just having it in on the play, and I mean, reading the route. If no one covers him, I mean, why not throw it? And then Jamal Charles on another touchdown run. I don't know which one is 4th or 5th or something so far in this game. And here, and I'm kind of like my user coverage on the running back. Oh, and Arenas with another interception. Ah. Okay, so that was his second. So now he's on 4 for the season, I think. And I think he needs 5 for his season goal. So that's, and he's the third on the depth chart. And here Jamal Charles, instead of running it in, this time he gets a catch, reception into the end zone. And then Brandon Flowers totally burned, and I'm user controlling the safety, which means touchdown, a nice long touchdown for the Saints, which he earned. I mean, was stupid of me. But then next I get the first. I think I'm going to start to try to run down the time now on the clock. Then when I get plays like that, I mean, what the hell? And then Peyton Hill's on the run because Jamal Charles is too tired. And then, yeah, like I said, I'm running down the time, so I'm just making running plays. And here's the normal fullback, and I see that it doesn't make sense to try to run. I mean, I don't want to run it with them, so I call a timeout, I think, and get Jamal Charles in on the field again. But then he gets another touchdown. So insane. I think it's 6 rushing touchdown he got. And here another fumble by Drew Brees on a sack, and it goes 2nd and 20 with 2 minutes left. And here I get another user tackle on Darren Sproles. So 3rd and 19, 125. Look at this play. I have man coverage on Jimmy Graham, but I put them back in coverage, and that puts my player runs to the right of the field instead of standing across Jimmy Graham. I should have audible so they would stay with their man cover assignment, but I didn't, and I tried to user cover him with my linebacker, and it goes wrong, and he gets a unnecessary long touchdown. I should have prevented. But yeah, anyway, so I go victory formation, and the game's over. 77-24. Another ridiculous result for me. Almost 300 rushing yards and 300 passing yards. And he got actually 300 passing yards and 100 rushing yards. So he had a pretty nice offensive game, a normal offensive game. But I mean, the turnovers, especially the turnovers that went for touchdowns, I mean, just jacked up the score. And when he doesn't try to end the game either, he keeps throwing the ball. I mean, it just puts more time on the clock. And when he couldn't stop Jamal Charles in the rush, yeah, so the result was ridiculous. Here you see Jimmy Graham was his only real target, except for Toon on the long touchdown in the end. So even though I knew he was gonna throw it to him, I still wasn't able to do well in stuffing him. So I gotta improve on that. But even though I did get, I think, a couple of interceptions by staying with him. So yeah, the rest of this video is just going to be statistics. Here we see Stancy had a really nice 300-yard game with 3 TDs, 1 int, and 73% completion rate. And Jamal Charles, 11.1 average, 279 yards and 6 TDs. Also, Bowe had a great game, 8 receptions for 172 yards and a TD. Yeah. Other than that, Baldwin was the other target. And then the defense, Studebaker is in instead of Justin Houston, who's injured. They had 5 tackles. I mean, that's pretty nice. And we see 2 sacks from Jackson and 2 from Harley. 2 wins by Arenas, 1 for Johnson, 1 for Barry. And this video is ending. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll watch my next video. So yeah, everyone have a good day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.